you need tonight. A little something to whet your appetite, and it's gonna make you feel alright. Sweet Gravy and Carmen Kirk, check them out as they go to work. Congratulations on your new podcast. Now open up a can of whoop ass and blast, blast, blast. This is Angelo, and I hope you like this show. Wow.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Sweet Gravy. All the Graveteers out there, thank you very much for being an audience with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Carmen, we have an audience of people who have viewed this.
Mm-hmm.
And the comment section was live fairly recently.
Yeah, you gonna talk about that comment?
Yeah, Carmen.
I know.
Okay, so...
See, we're giving that guy energy.
Huh?
We're giving him energy.
No, I like it because so we got a comment from a person, an anonymous commenter, and they said that we smell like the most pungent cheese on earth. And in the comment they used emojis for cheese and earth.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's funny because on the video that that comment was placed was around the time that I told you I was done taking showers.
Yeah.
So I might have smelled like the most...
No, Kirk, I've smelled bad cheese before, and we don't smell like cheese. You got me fucked up. No, absolutely not. I take showers every day.
Uh-huh.
You take showers often.
You don't take showers every day.
Yeah, but we take showers often enough to not smell like goddamn cheese. That's crazy.
I like it. I think that you know, the funny thing is, I don't know what a commenter goes through their
purpose,
head. You
yeah.
know? And I told them thank you,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't get any response back.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Because it's just somebody flicking through and commenting.
Uh-huh.
He didn't listen to the whole thing. He just made a comment.
Yeah, but what about it? Like, you still get a notification that says thank you.
Kirk, he said we smell like cheese.
Yeah, what cheese, pungent cheese. Is pungent
cheese.
a bad thing?
Yes.
I don't know that. Is there?
Pungent
I know it does
is
have
a bad
negative
odor.
Can't steak be pungent?
No.
No.
Then it's bad.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, fuck
But-
that guy. Sorry. Not trying to be mean.
No,
but
no. F that guy.
yeah. Well, I hope you comment
We appreciate.
again.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for reaching out and you know,
Telling us we smell like
cheese. You know, it's, makes us feel good.
Yeah.
I actually I don't mind it. I liked it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's what
No,
we're
but
looking
it's
for.
it's one of those things where, like, when you're doing this social media stuff, you can't get mad at people commenting. That's
No.
the whole point.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
That
We
was
put
just
ourselves out there,
Right.
and you know, like we do this a lot, and it's us, and clearly, like we somehow went through their algorithm, and then there they were, and maybe
Yeah, and we want
he just like
comments.
maybe he just looked at the little tile, and he's like, they look like they smell like the most pungent cheese on earth. They must know. Maybe he didn't even listen at all, watch it all, you know. So,
It's nice for people to comment.
Yeah.
That's just a odd comment. You know what I mean? Like, that's a
Right.
very odd comment. It's like, you could be like, y'all smell like shit. But like the most pungent cheese on earth.
yeah, it was creative.
Like,
Yeah,
damn.
not bad. I liked it. So, thank you very much,
Yeah, thank you, boy, girl,
whoever
whatever.
you are.
Yeah.
So, in the world of also this, you know, the social media's goings ons, there's a whole debate of free speech and
Yeah, that's a big
falsehoods,
one.
and Neil Young versus Joe Rogan's.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I have another one after this one.
What do you think about that?
So
So basically, Neil Young said that he had enough of Joe Rogan spinning
Yeah.
falsehoods on his podcast, the Joe Rogan Experience.
He feels like Joe Rogan is posting things about COVID that's gonna kill people. He feels like pretty much Joe Rogan's podcast is like anti vaccine.
Vaccination,
Yeah, so he
masks.
feels like that's gonna kill people. But it was specific. It was like 2 different podcasts
that
where
he had on with like scientists,
right,
like
that said
medical
that,
doctors and stuff.
right, that said that like pretty much the mask is like whatever. It's
Right.
kind of, they pretty much was saying like, they didn't say off the rip that the mask don't work. They're just kind of like, oh, it's just kind of silly, like the way information is coming out right now. And he don't like that. He feels like Joe Rogan is putting information out there that might kill people.
And it's kind of a thing of he is an influencer, that guy, that Joe Rogan. A lot of people do listen to him and they think that his word is he's like preaching and you must abide.
But he
You know,
says it
how many-
all the time. He says, I don't know nothing. Don't
Yeah,
listen
but
to
he
me.
also does, like, even if he's not talking to like an expert, he'll like strong arm his opinion onto them.
Yeah. Jamie,
Jamie,
look it
can
up.
you Google up? And you know, Jamie might do a biased search that confirms with whatever Joe Rogan's saying. A lot of people are saying that Neil Young, he doesn't like the whole free speech thing, but all he did was he said that I'm taking my songs off of Spotify.
Yeah.
That's all he said. He's like, you guys want to have Joe Rogan on there? I'm going to take my music off of Spotify. And that's it.
Yep.
And then I think he did get a deal with Amazon Music.
With Apple, I think.
Nah, it's Amazon Music.
Well,
Unlimited.
Apple promoted him afterwards. They were definitely throwing it out there like, Neil Young, we love you
Right.
over here.
Yeah, but I
So-
think he did get like a deal.
Yeah.
Apple might have supported him in that decision, but they're all competitors anyway, right? So of course Apple's gonna be like, yeah, because they have their own service,
Yeah.
Apple Music, But yeah, it's pretty.
It's a weird one because it's one of those things where like, okay, yeah, Joe Rogan is putting things out. Me, as a person who listens to podcasts, I don't listen to Joe Rogan for facts
right,
ever.
right.
Joe
You want him
Rogan
to
is
be
just
goofy?
talking. He's high half the time.
Right.
Like, yeah, he has people on there. Like when he had the girl from North Korea on there. I like that one. I like how she was explaining how everything happened. But like, I'm not watching Joe Rogan for facts. So it's like I get where he's going with it, but Spotify supported Joe Rogan. They said, "Fuck off, Neil Young. Fuck your music."
Well, there's not really anything you can do,
I mean, but they went down 6% after Neil Young dropped his music from them. So they definitely lost a lot of money.
Sure.
Yeah. But they took that loss for Joe Rogan. So what he said about
Because how
that?
much did they gain?
A lot more.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. It's an interesting topic because Spotify got Joe Rogan's back. You think we'll get on Spotify?
No,
We'll get a deal?
We already are on Spotify.
Yeah, but you think they're going to give us like a $20 million deal?
Carmen, if we're already on there, they don't need to give us a deal. It's kind of how that works.
Yeah. Well, that sucks.
We broadcast this podcast through a company that's owned by Spotify.
Yeah. I mean, Joe Rogan get the numbers for sure. It's a lot of people who watch him. I love Joe Rogan. I love Joe Rogan. So don't talk bad about him because I love Joe Rogan.
Right.
But I do understand where some people might get upset about certain things. But I feel like this specific situation is just like we're protesting, we're standing up. And yeah, Neil Young did his thing and a couple of people supported him.
Right.
Then
I
they'll
think
keep it
Joni
moving.
Mitchell took her music off of Spotify also.
Yeah.
And
it definitely hit Spotify. Don't get me wrong, they lost money, but
the funny thing is, to bring it kind of all the way around, I'm in this Ween group, right? They got all these Ween related topics and stuff that they post, and they say that Ween is it's a false headline. They say Ween is taking their music off of Spotify because they like to do puzzles on Sunday and listen to Joni Mitchell. And so it's a guy who took his music off through like falsehoods or perceived falsehoods, and then it gets turned into a meme that is presenting a falsehood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. Another hot topic, I guess, that just recently happened.
In the
is,
store?
No.
Oh.
The hot topic. So Whoopi Goldberg, did you hear about that?
No.
Okay, so they just canceled her on The View for 2 weeks. She got a 2-week suspension because she was talking about the Holocaust, and she was talking about the Holocaust not being racial and being human beings pretty much being negative. She was saying that this had nothing to do with race. This was about people being bad to people. And then everybody went crazy. Like, girl, it was the Germans versus the Jews. It was race. And, like, they canceled her.
I don't know. You'd have to look into that. I saw somebody said something that it was just kind of said wrong, and what she was saying was
I think that, but what
it's
she
just
says,
it's the way she said it made it look like it was saying something that she wasn't actually trying to say.
Yeah. Well, what she said specifically was, it's not a
Verbatim?
race thing. Verbatim. What she said was, it's not a race thing. It's a humanity thing. It's
Right.
people treating people bad.
Well, that's true.
So people got upset about the fact that she said that the Holocaust wasn't race.
Right.
That was the whole fight.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what it was. The Holocaust wasn't race, it was humanity. I don't think what she said was wrong. I think that she just wasn't inclusive. Like, she didn't look at everything before she said it. So she just got canceled, got suspended for 2 weeks, and then everybody is like, well, Meghan McCain was on there getting crazy for a long time, and nobody canceled her, so why they cancel Whoopi? They say Whoopi is pissed off about the situation, but I don't know. She'll be back on there. She's not going to leave that job.
Yeah, I imagine Whoopi, she's on the new season of Picard, so she's still got money coming in.
Listen, Whoopi Goldberg is needed everywhere. Anybody will hire her for any
I know,
job.
that's what
any
I'm
movie.
saying. She's not hurting. She doesn't need to go back to The View.
I know,
She
but
can
I
have a
think
little
she like
Sharon
that.
Osbourne show, you know?
Yeah.
Like she could Whoopi, you know? She can be right after Ellen.
Yeah, I think that she likes that comfortable seat. I think she likes coming in the morning, being finished at a certain time, and then she can like live her life.
Right.
Like the movie circuit and doing all that stuff. Like that's a lot of time you take out of your day. I think she likes that consistent schedule, so she'll stay there.
Right.
Yeah,
Trying to stay there.
trying to stay there.
Right.
Don't cancel Whoopi. She's awesome.
So Carmen, I save coffee bags.
What?
I save coffee bags.
What you mean?
I save coffee bags because there's a brand of coffee that's here in New England. It's the Vermont Coffee Company. And I'm saving my bags because I want to get a nice little like insulated tumbler. An insulated tumbler.
Okay, so you're saving
A
the bags.
receptacle because each bag is 1 point.
Okay.
And I think I had just enough bags to get the tumbler.
Okay.
And a new company, they bought the Vermont Coffee Company. And now I can't get that tumbler from the company. They have a new thing where my points will be transferred to something else.
Well, what coffee bags are they?
Vermont Coffee Company.
Yeah, but like, what is the?
They're just bags of coffee. They're just, you save the bag and you send in the bags through the mail.
I don't see no Vermont company bags here.
They're in the cabinet.
It's even worse than I thought.
No, it's not, because I'm trying to get this bag. I'm trying to get this tumbler, Carmen.
Okay, so now what?
Well, I can't get it. So I've been saving these bags. I've been buying this tumbler. I've been buying these coffee bags just for the tumbler. You know, it's not like the greatest coffee in the world. You know, it's all right. It's not
I'm
bad.
thinking it's like a Starbucks coffee that like has that like code on it or something.
No, it's a bag of coffee. You buy a bag.
Okay.
And then you take a piece of the bag, you put them all in a thing, you send them in, and then you're like, you tell them what you want with your points. But now they've changed the system where it's an online thing, and then once they realize how they're going to reap the rewards of your buying their coffee. They'll let you know what you deserve. And then now all the points will be transferred into an online thing. So any coffee you buy online through this company rather than the grocery store, which is where I bought all this coffee, you have to buy it online now. And then now they're going to switch it all. I feel like I've wasted my entire coffee experiences in the morning now.
Probably have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's all right. It's just coffee.
Mm-hmm.
You like the deals.
I don't like the deals, but I wanted that tumbler, Carmen.
Yeah, you're that guy. You'll do things like that. Like for me, I just throw that stuff away and never think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like even today, I was at the co-op grabbing things, and they were like, "Do you have your phone number like register with us so you can get points?"
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah, at the 7-Eleven, they have a points thing, and the dude was like, "Hey, put in your phone number, you get points." I'm like, "I don't want it," and then he was like, "Nah, it's free. You don't have to like do anything. You just put in your phone number and you get points." I said, "Nah, it's really okay." And he was like, "I wish I could pass up free stuff, you know."
It's like, Jesus, boy, like you need to
stop
relax.
pushing these points, man.
Yeah. Okay, so we've been watching a bunch of movies together. We also been playing the Overcooked game that we talked about last episode, which I love. But we've been also watching a bunch of movies, and we recently watched Ghostbusters.
Yeah, we watched it last night.
Yeah, I fell asleep at the end.
Yeah, you fell asleep in the middle.
No, it was at the end.
No, it was in the middle.
Okay, well, what you think?
It was a little long.
It was a lot long.
Yeah,
That's why I
it was a
fell
little
asleep
long.
in the goddamn middle.
Yeah, it's too bad. It was, man, was it a phones up or a phones down? I would say it was a phones down, but
Phones down. Oh, I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome. It was
phones
just,
down on my side and eyes down to Carmen,
Yeah.
or lids down, I guess I would say.
Yeah, I fell asleep, but
Yeah.
it was pretty much like the Ghostbusters grandkids doing the Ghostbusters.
Well, you don't want to spoil it.
Oh,
Yo,
sorry.
you do that all the time. You're
Yeah, so
spoiling,
what?
Carmen. Spoiler alert.
When did it come out?
I don't know, around October.
Okay, well, it's time to spoil then. Past
People
the
haven't
time.
seen it
Time
yet,
to spoil.
Carmen. Some people
Okay,
might not have
well,
seen it.
was the grandkids of the Ghostbusters, and it was a couple of Ghostbusters on the movie. It was that
Oh,
man.
you're
with
gonna
the,
spoil
yeah.
all of it.
What was
huh?
his name? The man with the big face, the girl's granddad. He was a Ghostbuster.
I don't want to say.
Okay.
Carmen.
Well, the Ghostbusters was pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
I think everybody should watch it. It's a
Right.
really good movie.
You liked it.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Cool.
I thought it was cool.
What you saw of it.
What I saw of it, yeah.
You missed the whole like end piece where you established the characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
You missed all the development, and then you got the climax.
We'll
Because
watch
once-
a little piece of all of
once
it.
the music and the action gets loud, that's whenever you wake up and then you watch it.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I think girls just are in action movies. once the first gunshot, they're like, oh, okay, here it is. Yeah. No getting ready, no reason. You don't know why they're gonna go to where they're going, but there's where the action is. I'm gonna watch it now. I was like, man, that was pretty good. That was all right.
You said that. You know, it's funny. We had a debate at work today about girls being bad drivers. This guy said, "Oh yeah, girls are typically bad drivers," and I was like, "Where did that stereotype come from?" And then I asked the other girl, I was like, "Do you think that girls are bad drivers?" And they're like, "No, I haven't gotten into an accident in a while. We're not bad drivers." And I was like, "Well, I'm a bad driver,
Right.
so I don't know." But it was just interesting to hear that you talked about girls falling asleep during movies. That's why I brought it up. But do you think that girls are bad drivers?
No, I don't think that girls are any worse than men.
No, but we get a stereotype
Yeah.
as being bad drivers. Where do you think that come from?
I don't know. Maybe passed down through generation to generation.
Yeah.
Back in the day, only men drove.
Yeah.
The
yeah, you're
wife,
probably right.
stayed home and watched the kids and Why would it need to know how to drive?
Damn, Kirk. See, you pretty much agree with the guys. You just called us it.
Yeah, why would it need to know how to drive? And,
Girls, why would girls need to know how
women,
to drive?
Sorry,
Women.
females.
Yeah.
Females. Yeah, so I don't know. I wouldn't say that they're worse drivers. I've had many Ubers that
Women
I've had
drive
many
more
Ubers where-
cautiously, I think.
I've had many Ubers where the men, I've been literally scared in the back of an Uber with a man driving, but I can't really remember a woman terrifying me.
Yeah. No, that's interesting. And then right now, like, we have this crazy weather going on right now. The weather is extremely crazy right now to me.
It's wintertime.
It is, but it's like, what did we have today? An ice storm?
Yeah, it's
Not snow.
out-
It's literally just
it's sleet.
ice.
It's pellets of ice.
Yeah.
It's like ice sand
Yeah,
right now.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At work, I ruined 2 snow shovels.
What you mean?
I ruined 2 snow shovels.
How?
I don't know. One of them was just plastic, and it split down the middle whenever I was.
Jesus,
Because
Kurt.
when I showed up today, only like 3 of us ended up going to work. So I was like, yeah, new guy. I'll shovel up the front and the back. And so one of the shovels I split, and then one of them there's a like metal like lip on it, so you can like scrape stuff, and it
Yeah.
so that way the plastic doesn't split.
Yeah. No, I know.
But the other shovel didn't have that, and then this one that did, I ripped it off of the rivet. So now it's just I feel stupid.
Well, I don't think that you understand how strong you are. And that's like the big thing that we talk about all the time. You do things like a small child, like you don't understand your strength, and you'll just like grab things or do things, and I'm like, Kirk, you strong. You can't do that. Boy, you can't just shovel that way. You gotta shovel like a girl.
No, you with this ice sand, you got to shovel like a man.
I
Carmen.
bet you if a girl was out there, she wouldn't have broke the shovel.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, because she shovel like a girl. She's more delicate. You have to be delicate and realize
But-
your strength.
I'll tell you,
That's
that's it.
I'm just saying. You gotta go out there. You gotta treat that shovel like you don't have another one.
But I do. I have one in the trunk.
That's the thing. You gotta act like you don't have one in the trunk. You
Right.
gotta treat it as if it's the last thing you have, and you really
But I
need
do
this
though
ice.
because I plan ahead. See, I'm good.
Okay, well, your job is not gonna let you touch shovels, and
Good. Score 1 for me.
yeah, that's so funny. That's hilarious. So I since the ice storm has happened, and then we also got a bunch of snow recently, I've been going to Walgreens, and Kirk has been doing some grocery shopping and doing all those good things to get all stocked up.
You don't know how to plan for not going to the grocery store every other day.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
I ask you. I say because last weekend we had a winter storm, and we had one today, and I say, hey, I'm not gonna go anywhere. Give me a list of stuff, for the weekend, the next 3 days or whatever, and you give me the bare bones. You give me a list for a breakfast, a dinner, and maybe a lunch.
Yeah.
You don't
Because you know what? In my head,
Maybe a
I'm
lunch.
considering going to the store.
Right.
Because I
know.
always
you,
go.
You already have it in your head. Well, I'm going to go to the store. Where I text you and I say, no, we're not going to go to the store. What do we need for this amount of days?
Kirk, I'm going to get to that store.
Yeah, I didn't see you get there last time.
Yeah, no. No, you did a good job by looking forward and getting things for the weekend.
I
for
know.
Sure.
I plan ahead. I bring a shovel. I get the list.
And this time, you did the same thing. You went and got you a list, and then I also went to Walgreens and But I didn't shop for a list. I just went for one day.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to the Walgreens and I was like, I'm gonna grab some stuff. The grocery stores right now are super packed because of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone is there.
Because
trying to
we
get
had two back to back.
Right.
So it was like one, everybody got their bread and milk, and then they went home. They hunkered down.
Then they
and
came back for the tissue.
And then
paper
and then they're
towels.
like, oh no, there's gonna be another one. So there was only like 2 days that they could actually
Yeah,
get into.
they
the
came
store.
back for the tissue, paper towel, the cheese, and the butter, and the sour creams, and all those things.
Yeah. No, that's everything you put on the list.
I know.
Yeah. All that stuff was stocked when I went to the store, Carmen. That's only on your list.
That's so funny. But I went to Walgreens, and I was walking into Walgreens, and this guy says, hey, do you got 45 cents that you can spare? And I was so cold. I was freezing literally. And I'm just trying to get in this Walgreens to like warm up. It's like, and I'm like, no, I don't have nothing. And he was like, I know you don't. Damn. What does that mean?
He knows you don't have 45 cents.
Then why you ask me?
I don't know.
That was kind of rude. I think that he was purposely
You were taken
being rude.
aback by the 45 cents.
I was taken aback by the fact he said, I know you don't. It's like, that was rude. I should have cussed his ass out and I didn't.
Why though?
Because he was
What would
being
that
rude.
get from you?
Because you asked me for money and then you want to be rude. And I
I
could have
don't
been like,
think he
bitch,
sees
you
it that
asking me
way.
for money, you fucking bum.
I don't think he sees it that way.
He was a rude bum.
Okay.
That's what it came down to.
Mhm.
If you're asking me for something, don't be rude to me. He's like, yeah, like he was mad that I didn't give him the money he asked for.
Mm-hmm.
If I gave money to everybody who asked for money, I literally would have nothing. Because
Right.
people ask me all day, every day for
Right.
cigarettes, everything.
Yeah.
I can't give it to everyone. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I look out, but like sometimes I can't.
Yeah. I hang out with a guy and he will give cigarettes. He's a friendly man and he'll give away cigarettes and just like here you go. But then one time we were out and one guy saw that he gave one guy one and then he was like, hey, can I get a smoke? And he was like, yeah, here, hey, can I get a smoke? And I was like, yeah. And then he like looked at me and he's like, I don't think I'm gonna give away any more cigarettes. It was funny because that's one of those things. It's like people like the mooch, you know, especially because like maybe somebody's not a smoker all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe they're the drinker smokers, and then they see somebody with this. Hey man, can I get a smoke?
Yeah, but if you're at a bar, I'll give you a cigarette. If you're
Right.
just randomly on a corner by Walgreens, no.
But
not giving
maybe
you a
the man
cigarette.
on the corner of the Walgreens, he needs it more.
Like this is my thing. If it's the middle of the day, I don't mind doing it. But if it's like late at night or early in the morning, I do not speak to people. I do
Right.
not speak to people at 5:30, 6 in the morning, or at 9 or 10 at night. At that point, it goes back to a safety issue. I'm not talking to guys on the street at 10 o'clock at night or at 6 in the morning.
Right. I
So
get it.
it has nothing to do with whatever you are. I'm just not having a conversation.
Once the leggings are off,
Yeah, it's
Right.
just not. It's
You-
just
you're
I'm
done.
not like, especially in the morning early. I'm so cold. I'm literally like putting my hands in my pants to warm my fingers up so that I can get to work comfortably. And then you're like, "Can I have a cigarette?" So I got to take my hand out of my pants to get a cigarette. No, it's just not happening.
that's enough, huh?
Yeah, it's just too much.
That's a shame.
Yeah. So right now I'm finishing up my last quarter of school.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm struggling with finding an internship. That's my struggle right now. And I've been looking around. I've been putting fillers out there, but I don't think that I'm being proactive enough.
Well, you can change that, right?
Yeah, I could be more proactive.
Yeah.
I know, but I already work and already go to school, so I'm just not trying to be proactive, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm putting it out there. I'm trying to get better at it. If in the next 9 days, she's gonna pick something for me, and then I'm
Right.
not gonna get no money.
Right.
So, I need to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take some time and figure it out.
yeah. But it's crazy because if I was looking for a job, I would be extremely proactive. If I needed money, to
Right.
survive, I'd be really proactive.
It's just another extra thing. That
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
an
wanna do.
extra task that I have to do, and I'm not proactive
And you
about
got to
it.
do a lot of it.
180 hours of it.
180 hours.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like, but if I keep on waiting, then I'm gonna have 180 hours to do in a small amount of time. So I need to do it, but whatever. I'll figure it out.
I'm sure you get it.
Yeah. All right. Are you done?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for listening again. Thank you guys for coming back. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please go to sweetgravypod@gmail.com. You can also catch us on YouTube and all the streaming services.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye-bye.